Hey there! I am driving in downtown Ann Arbor and I'm not holding the camera. I've got someone holding it for me. So I'll be as safe as I can be. I'm Taryn Scherer and I happen to work in downtown Ann Arbor at the Schlenker Building, Century 21 affiliated. So one of the things that you need to ask yourself when you're thinking about buying a house, what's going to be my price point? Can you afford a $300,000 home? So the rule of thumb is, let's say for a $300,000 home, I used a 6.5% interest. Okay, so that's going to vary, but that's going to be $1,500 a month. So now you got to figure out your insurance and property taxes, which will vary. And I've done videos on that. I'll do another one on it with more detail. However, let's, for the sake of this story, say it's $500 more a month, okay? So now we're going to pay an additional $5,000. So now that makes our payment $2,000 a month and an annual one of $24,000 a year. So your salary needs to be 3 times your P&I and your property insurance and taxes. So what your payment is needs to be 3 times that amount. So that would bring you in at, you'll need an income of $72,000. So definitely use that method. So we've got some really cool things. We're on 5th Avenue and we've got Color Studio, we got the Sub Shop, we got the Martial Arts Studio, the Book Place, that's really cool. East Washington Street, this is a cool building. Look at these cool buildings. Architecture is phenomenal. Here we go. Some cool places to go to. This is kind of the west side. They've got MASH here. Something that I like. Oh, all these trees are in the way. Haha, we're tree town. The Blue Nile, that's a real popular restaurant. So now we're gonna go and turn South 5th. Everything's one way. Gotta get used to that in Ann Arbor. Oh, I love this place. Afternoon Delight. Oh my God, it's been around. Oh, I'm dating myself. I came here in the 80s, just college. Next one is a Christian reading room. I never went in there, but I guess if you want to read things that's Christian, go there. And then we've got, believe it or not, we still have it, libraries over here. Can you believe it? But it's real popular. We got the library over here. This is Transit Center. No, it isn't. That's the Ann Arbor Library. I am correct. And parking. Remember, I think in one of my videos, parking is a premium. That's one place that people buy. And we've got new towers here. Used to never allow anything over 3 stories in Ann Arbor. And guess what? Now we do. Amazing. Beer Depot. This thing has been here forever. A lot of this has been redone over here with the big brick buildings. There used to be these smaller, kitschy, unique shops like the ice cream place that was called Nothing Spoonful. Don't have it. See all this stuff to the left? That is all new housing that was just built last year. I watched it. This is interesting. So this is actually used, part of it. So they built these condos, part of the affordability thing. So basically they had to take, I think, 1 or 2, I forget how many. And someone who only was a limited income could buy it. The trick in the handbag was they weren't allowed to sell it outright. They would have to offer it up to under development for a certain price. I forget what it was. I was reading it and I thought, yeah, it doesn't surprise me. It's worth a lot of money. So newer. And as we go straight ahead, that's all new stuff. Those are all new apartments. Now they've got all this stuff right here. Collision shop, that's been there. Union Rack is a place to eat. Not bad food. I've eaten there a few times with some friends. And you can see how these streets, they're very narrow. And, as I'm thinking about how they want to add more housing, I'm like, are they going to drive? That can be worse than New York City. We're not the size of New York City. Oh, here we go. This is what we're taking here. So we're going to go turn down Madison Street. I used to come here all the time to Kimberly Lumber, to pick up lumber. So here we go. This is a big one. It was all over. This is Rec Park. We're going to turn right here. This is an older neighborhood over here on the left. There's a lot of rentals, a lot of duplexes. And this building right here is Fingerly Lumber, because I used to go in there and buy stuff. My husband and I used to go there. I'm going to turn right and mow this all down. This is all Fingerly. Now they made some kind of field here, which is fine. And now look ahead, and you see the big units that they're building. That's all new. It's multiple unit buildings. And I don't know what they're going to do with this. So this has all been torn down. These were buildings that Fingerly had. I used to pick stuff up in them. Go to building 6 or building 8, pick this up or pick that up. Right here, you can see, look at that. Now they're bricking it. See how far down it goes? Look how far down it goes. Yep. It's Fingerly Lumber. Yeah. Right here, this is what I'm talking about. These are 3 stories. I want you to take a look at this. 3-story units. Newer units. 3 stories on the left. Yep. This is what they want to put with the rezoning now. These are all apartments. Most of this is, multiple. You got duplexes, triplexes, and you got apartments. That's a 3-story over there. Now that's been there for, God, when did they build that? I forget. That was newer at some point. Here we go. Take you down by the big house. Show you some stuff. So now you've got right here multiple units right here being built right here. You've got, oh yeah, here we go. And now we're coming up to the big house, as they call it, right here on the left. And these have been built for a while, but those are built newer. So we've been constantly sitting has. He made that into parking. That used to be a single family house. There used to be a real estate office, and no, it's not. It's a football park. These are newer. All these buildings all the way down. It's kind of been a mortgage center or a real estate office ever since I can remember. And then you've got the coffee house. There we go. The national champions. Yep. This is all U of M, and over on the right is the golf course. I did golf. I did. There too. And there you got like this field house. And you've got all that where they all work out and practice. This is U of M, baby. Go blue. Just golf carts. Now, yeah, this is pretty cool. It's all new. Look at the big multi-units they put in. Oh, you'll see them soon. Yeah, knock down all the houses. Yeah. See all that? See all that? Yep. Here too. So, right, can't see it because of the trees, but I love the trees, guys. So, I'm not even. We'll see it in a second as we go by. To the right, it used to be all like duplexes and stuff because friends of mine rented a house there on the corner, and we used to go there. Yeah. So, you know what I mean? So, but they knocked it down because I know who the owner of that one house was, and they weren't really happy with it, but whatever. So here you go. That's all new. Those are 3 stories. That's what you're going to look at. I'm just saying. You ready? Here we go. So now I'm going to go into the I always, it's really nice. Sold a bunch of houses in there too. It's coming up ahead. Now we're getting closer to these houses. Very nice homes. Both sides of the street. Really nice. I think they're in part of the zoning. This is the city of Ann Arbor. We're still in the city. Not in downtown, but we're in the city. The great thing about Ann Arbor is the characters of the individual neighborhood. No 2 houses look alike. It's just got a lot of character, and people take pride in it. And people that come to Ann Arbor, they really get into a lot of stuff. And Ann Arbor's got tons and tons of activities, things to do, where you meet like-minded people. It's very nice. This the downside is the weather. I'll tell you right now. For the most part, our winters have been pretty mild, but once we get January, you got to be kidding. And then on top of that is all the gray days. I mean, that sucks. Very nice. Nice neighborhood. Now we're coming down more toward, so that's the middle school over there. So what we're getting closer to is the Huron River, which is straight ahead of us. That goes up into a real nice neighborhood right there. A couple houses there. Another associate I sold there. Real pretty. So this is, now we're going into Washington Ave. This is like one of the main drags right off 23. So if you come to Ann Arbor, this is going to be one of the exits is going to be ahead. We're going to check into one of the neighborhoods. So this stuff has been here forever. This is like old 1960s stuff, I swear. You know, with the doctor's offices, obviously. Got all these little buildings over here. None of them manage, of course. Trader Joe's, super, super popular. Right in that little center. Everyone loves Trader Joe's. We go there. My sister, when she comes to visit, can we go to Trader Joe's? Of course we can. We always go there. Let's get back to what do you need? Well, obviously, you know, you hear it, oh, you can put 0% down with certain loans, you know, a lower amount. But quite often when you do under 20%, you pay what's called PMI. And that is your mortgage insurance that they require you to have the PMI to ensure that down payment. That usually doesn't go away in a conventional loan. I think it does. However, in FHA, I think it sticks with it. So just keep that in mind. And I'm not a lender, so you need to clarify any of these details with a professional lender. But when you put 20% down, it does several things. You put more down, you have a lower payment. Bonus. You have a higher credit score, that's going to lower your interest rate. And you want to definitely, the $300,000, if you can afford that, you can go into various areas and that's going to impact a lot of stuff. So $300,000, that's doable. We can get that done. So my next video will be on how to improve your credit score. And until then, I'll see you on that one. I'll say goodbye.